Think we live.
Yep.
Welcome back to polepoliticking.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Right now we're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
Yep.
Also checking me out on Spotify, Amazon, and Apple. 1, 2, I'm in a place to be with John Jigg. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. How you, brother?
I'm great. Yeah. I saw you you got a song with Jay Waiters.
Oh yeah. Shout out to the bro Jay Waiters. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be interviewing him soon too. That's why I saw your name again. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. That's my dog, man. Peace to Jay Waiters, right?
So when I see you you say you from Atlanta, but you reside in ATL?
Nah, I'm from New York.
Yeah. My bad. Said that wrong. Yeah.
I'm from New York, yeah, but I live in Atlanta. Word.
What part of New York you from?
Long Island.
Okay. So how you what happened? How you came from over there to down there?
AKA Strong Island. Just wanted to change. I've been Long Island my whole life. I've been New York my whole life. So, it was just time for a change, getting a little older, family, kids, stuff like that. So, just I think down here is like a better quality of life, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
How you like that food down south?
Man, listen, look at me, bro.
They eat good, huh? What's your favorite meal?
I like, to be honest with you, I'm not really supposed to. One of my favorite things, I love lamb. You know what I'm saying? Like leg of lamb or lamb chops, whatever. But then also too, like fettuccine Alfredo. But I can't do too much of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But love it when I get a chance to have it. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I gotta. Man, I don't know if I'm we trying to eat lamb, but I don't know if I'm picking the right lamb or not. Because the last one I got, she cooked it, and I think she cooked it how it's supposed to be cooked, but it just tastes like real gamey to me, so I didn't like it. But it was like the rack of lamb, so I don't know
Well, this is what you got to do when you get some lamb, right? You got you gotta put it in a Ziploc bag, right? With some olive oil, right? Some lemon, squeeze some fresh lemon over it, some rosemary, maybe a little bit of some other seasoning, a little bit of garlic powder or something like that, whatever, onion powder, you know what I'm saying, and just let it sit overnight.
Yeah.
And then you cook that joint the next day, and you're gonna have that good flavor, you know what I'm saying, and then you also it's gonna be very tender too, man.
That's what's up. So let me know how did you get involved with music? Like the earliest memories of hip hop?
Oh man, that started real young. I would say the earliest is probably like 8, 9. My older brother was a DJ, you know what I'm saying? So I got exposed to like a lot of hip hop very early. From Gangstar, Public Enemy, and Cool G Rap and DJ Polo, the Juice Crew, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Big Daddy Kane, Rakim. I was exposed to that, and then as I grew up and started to come into my own, it was more like like the Nas's and Mobb Deep and CNN and people like that. And I mean, just as far as the rhyming, it's always just been hip hop has just always been something been a part of my life. Like I honestly can't really remember a time when I wasn't into hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And I think around the time the turning point was probably when I was like maybe 11 or 12. I seen Crisscross. You know what I'm saying? And when I seen Crisscross, when I seen kids rapping, that kind of changed everything for me because I started writing my own rhymes at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people they've been mentioning Crisscross. A lot of people I've been interviewing lately, they be saying Crisscross, they be saying Bow Wow, somebody said Romeo.
Yeah. I think it's just like a generational thing. Like if you're in my age group, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Crisscross was like really influential, probably made a lot of young rappers, you know what I'm saying? Because before that, we hadn't seen any children doing it on that level. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Then so who is John Jigg?
I think I lost you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I was saying, who is John Jigg?
John Jigg is an MC, a businessman, a father, a husband. You know what I'm saying? I'm a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, I run a company, or, you know, I own a company, you know what I'm saying? And we, you know, we also are guiding the careers of other artists and things like that. You know what I'm saying? We're getting into merch, we're getting into, you know, entertainment, all kinds of different things. You know what I mean? So, you know, I wear a lot of different hats, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, like I said, first and foremost, obviously a black man, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I take pride in all of those things, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Pretty much.
So how would you describe your sound to people?
Well, I would, if I had to put it in one word, I would say versatile. You know, there's not too many styles of rhyming that I can't pull off. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got, you know, I do the bars thing. I got, you know, a lot of my music is boom bap type music, but you know, if you start to listen to my projects and you ingest them, you know what I'm saying, the way that they were intended to be ingested, you'll see that, you know, I can take you on a wide range of emotions and vibes, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's important. You know, the artists that I grew up listening to, they were able to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I always wanted to make sure that I was, you know, doing the same thing, you know, carrying on tradition.
And then you were saying, I'm trying to find one of your songs. We get to I'm play one of your videos later.
Dope.
For real, I'm sorry.
All right, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you working on right now?
Well, I just put out a week ago or 2 weeks. No, I say like maybe 2 weeks now. 3 weeks. I just put out The Madness. You know what I'm saying? Me and BP just put out a project called The Madness. It features Ras Afro, King Magnetic, Diabolic, Shabam Sadiq. You know what I'm saying? I got DJ Stitches, Tone Spliff, and Swab on the cuts on that joint. You know, it's entirely produced by BP. Incredible project from front to back. It's just straight up, like, I really went back to the basics. It's just straight up hard beats and hard raps all the way through from front to back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are saying this is my best work, and you know, I just, you know, I'm just happy with the reception that everybody's been getting, that everybody's been giving me on the project. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. I was reading that you tend to release like one producer albums a lot, or EPs a lot.
Yeah, that's actually it wasn't anything intentional at first, but it's kind of become like a niche for me. You know what I'm saying? I tend to work better with one producer because that allows us to really drive a theme home. You know, if you follow my catalog, then every single project that you pick up from me is gonna be a vibe. There's gonna be skits. It's gonna take you into. It's almost like a character or a movie or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and pretty much from the Twin Cannons project in 2017 on, I've done that every single time. You know what I'm saying? And it's just something that works for me. And every time, you know, you pick up, it's every time you pick up a John Jigg's project, it's like a production. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I say, give us a fun fact.
A fun fact. Let me try. Let's see. Fun fact. Oh, fun fact. The Madness was recorded in 2.5 days. From start to finish.
Man. So who, what, when, how? I said who, what, when, where, how. I think that's the 5 what.
Yeah. All right. So me and BP had we had been actually Diabolic introduced me and BP back in like 2016. We've worked up together here and there. We put out a few loosey, like little singles here and there, but never got a chance to really lock in. At the end of last year, he reached out to me and was like, yo, bro, I see you doing your thing. And, you know, at the same time, he'd been doing his thing, working with RJ Payne and working with Ras and working with Tragedy Gaddafi and Nature and all these people. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of just met at a time. We kind of just linked back up at a time when both of us were kind of in between projects. It was the middle of the pandemic. You know, the shows had slowed down. Everything had slowed down. And he reached out to me. And he had sent me a beat pack. Out of those beat pack, I probably had picked like maybe 3 beats out of that beat pack, and I wrote like maybe 3 songs ahead of time. I recorded one song, sent it to him. It was dope, but he didn't really like the idea of us emailing. stuff together. He thought it would be that the synergy would be a lot better with us being together. So we figured it out, and maybe let's see, 2-3 weeks later, I took a flight to New York, and we locked in the studio for like literally, it was literally like 2 days, 2.5 days, and I recorded the first 3 songs that I had written already, and then the rest of it I just wrote it right there on the spot. We brought Afro happened to be in New York at the same time. We brought Afro to the studio. Me and him cooked that joint up, and the rest is history, man. You know what I'm saying? And here we are with this, arguably arguably the best project of the year so far.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. So, how would you describe your creative process?
Creative process. I mean, obviously, like most MCs, everything kind of starts with the beat. I would say 80% of the time when I'm putting together lyrics, I'm doing it to a beat or with a beat in my head or whatever the case is. Every now and then I might just have some bars I want to get off my chest, and I'll jot those down and I'll use them where they, where applicable. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it starts with the production, and me as an MC, I'm very picky when it comes to production. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like one of those things where if it speaks to me, if the production speaks to me, then I'm already writing bars down before I'm even conscious of it. And if it doesn't, then it's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? There's very few songs that I've done that I didn't pick the beat.
So you write pen and paper or paper and pencil?
On now, you know what I'm saying?
Will you use your notes?
Yeah, just use the note in the phone.
You just type like headphones on, or you just type it?
Headphones. Sometimes I'll even dictate. You know what I'm saying? Dictate it, and then just edit it so that, because sometimes this stuff comes out a little funny. I'll just edit it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, especially if I'm driving or something like that, and a bar comes in my head, I'll just say it so I have it saved, and then kind of fix it up once I stop somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
So how would you say your style evolved through the years?
I would definitely say that my subject matter has become more mature. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, when you're young, you rap about young stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, your thought process is kind of limited, you know what I'm saying, when you're young, because you ain't seen much. You ain't
school.
You know what I'm saying? But but now as I get older, the subject matter has become more mature. You hear me talk about my kids and my family and my wife more, and you hear me talk just everyday stuff that I go through. You know what I'm saying? And obviously there's still gonna be some of that ignorance in there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just where we come from. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? But as far, you'll definitely get, a little bit more mature subject matter. I'm attacking that on this Madness project, and even with the last one, Gigganometry, there was like a lot of different issues that I, kind of honed in on that, and just growing, just being able to elevate what your message. You know what I'm saying? I think that's important.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I was looking at the videos. Which one you want me to go into?
You can actually go into the Madness with Afro.
Okay. Let me see if I can get it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it right now. Oh, it just came out too, huh?
Yeah.
All right. You want to talk about it a little bit before we go into it?
Yeah. This video was actually one of the best videos I've ever put out, but one of the easiest to make. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see the special effects. I mean, obviously it's a green screen, so I really didn't have to normally a video shoot is like an all-day thing. You're tired at the end of the day. There's, you got to do this, you got to do that. But this was like a couple of hours, and it was like, that's it. And then everything is post-production. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know what I mean? And honestly, really, just cooking this record with Afro was amazing, because he's incredible lyricist, and just feeding off of his energy and us going back and forth, us trying to outdo each other, actually made for a great record. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so we about to go into it right now.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Slap the shit out of one of you niggas.
nigga. Yo, Afro with John Jigg, the flow beyond abyss, no battle. Move like John Wick, supposed to God spit, flow scrabble. Break legs inverted, sledgehammer, break necks for certain. No fake death verdict, I spray the fresh open.
I'm coming from the bottom of the barrel, put hollows in your apparel. Captain Lou Albano was cracking your bone marrow. Get your soul rattled in the microphone battle. When I catch your girlfriend, I'ma wax it with no candle.
Dark alley trip, live wire, sought out to flip. Barbed wire around your attire, and you owe me the counterfeit. Feed you to the Italians for spilling the information. Have a stallion kicking your bone and leave you dislocated.
Lurking on them, deserving the hurting on them. I be creeping in your turf when you leave for work in the morning. Throw your ass up under the bus and reverse it on them. You get beat with hands and feet till your feet just got purple on
That
them.
nigga Freddy ain't got shit on me when you know froze home. When I rock you in your face and stab your brain with your nose bone. 2X chromosome niggas, y'all been fall off. Do best to skew through the flesh like nigga Jigsaw.
I'm a strangler, mangler, ain't no shame in my game. I'ma pull a snub from my ankle and go and pop your potato. I got it. My stock is way up. These suckers is not creating fire blazing. We so sick they gon' try to inoculate us.
Run up, ever beat them, drop them, get them, defeat them, got them, bred them, dead them, sick them, behead them, guillotine, be the sharpest. Don't start it for artists, for harvest. Don't need to be no modest. Suppository start up, I'll be like Selassie when rhyming.
It's the battle axe, thorax crusher, that fat fucker. Every time I'm around and they sounding more lackluster. I'm that immaculate hustler, selling crack to your mother. The brothers been getting statues cause my vernacular's tougher, motherfucker.
This is madness, this is madness, all this madness is madness, this madness is madness, all this madness is madness, this madness does not stop all this madness, please stop all this madness, please stop all this madness, please stop all this madness.
Yeah, I feel like y'all gotta spend some more on that, man. That's like too short. Y'all left me hanging on that one. I like it though, but it's just, I'm waiting. I'm like, damn, it's already over. Shit, y'all kept that going.
Yeah, I said, you know what I mean? We just basically all we did was we just split a 32, you know what I'm saying?
I'll say, so where Afro from? I like he was spitting too.
He's from California.
I might link up with him. I like he sounded, yo, that shit was dope. I like that.
You never heard of Afro before?
I ain't from out here. I'm from Mississippi.
Nah, I know. Oh, that's crazy. I got mad family in Mississippi. Love
Yeah.
Mississippi. My mama live in Mississippi. Word.
Yeah, I had joined the Marines, so then after that I came out here. But shit, I ain't, it be a lot of people, man. I be trying to, they dope though. I be trying to learn about them though.
Well, Afro's from California. He was like a child prodigy because he can freestyle extremely well and crazy with that multiple syllable type rhyme pattern. And he's been on like Jimmy Kimmel Live, and he was on that VH1 show The Breaks. He was on that and on that show that they had. He's been on a couple TV appearances and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, shout out to Afro, man. You know what I mean? Much appreciation.
Yeah, I feel like, man, you left me hanging, so you gotta give me another video to play, man.
Let me think.
Yeah, play something else.
But Slang Original.
Slang Original?
Yeah, Slang Original. I just dropped that one like a week ago.
All right, let me find it. All right, yeah, I see that. You want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah. One that we did, we actually did this in the studio kind of like right after I had put the record together. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, all right, let's give them a quick visual to this, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we did, man. And it came out really dope, you know what I'm saying? Especially like something on the fly like that. You know what I mean?
All right, like to hear, here you go. We'll be back.
Niggas know, man. John Jigg's BP, Monopoly. Yeah. Listen.
Slang original, I maintain ritual. Readily propelling through pain to pain visuals. I ain't pinning you, rappers is plain pitiful. Once you pull a pin, it's a bang and rain chemical. Iller than all of them, be killing all summer. Cook crack, then there's no looking back. The forerunner, you grew into a lame and shamed your poor mother. I don't know if you want smoke or trying to score something. How you want it? My O's is 400. You ain't got the same sauce, cause I be the sauce of it. Soaring above it while y'all was whore loving. I was stacking up my lettuce, chopping them raw onions. More punches, just picture your core crumbling. When it comes to this beat, I am literally Dolph Lundgren. I'm at the cusp and you couldn't cut the mustard. You acting tough as an uppercut to your bicuspid, bitch.
I am original.
Yeah, listen. Lord Teflon, same motherfucker that they slept on. Feed him the potato like a waiter at a restaurant. Since I turned to a father, I haven't slept long. That's why I got my firstborn tatted on my left arm. This is underground luxury. Tucked a couple rappers in the wing, now I can't get them from under me. I'm the reason you running around comfortably. The guard post sharper than most. Deluxe cutlery, legendary line pusher, slime or cook ya. Something like a fish out of water, the lines hooked ya. Put it on the line, prime time for the mooker. I was out in New England, selling dimes in Worcester. You and all them niggas you running with on punishment. Trying to throw rocks at the throne, I'm hearing none of it. We come equipped, niggas talk a ton of shit. The shotty pop, your body drop like a ton of bricks, motherfucker.
I am original. I am original.
Yeah. What up, y'all?
I clicked the wrong damn button. I would say, yeah, I like that one though too. I like when they're singing.
Yeah, word.
I'm saying, what's underground luxury?
Underground luxury. That's just like, to me, in a way, that was my way. Like, usually like when you pick, most people when they picture underground hip hop, or the way that it's always perceived is like, you're an underground rapper, you gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? You can't, it's like you can't be fly, or you gotta be like more grimy looking or whatever. And to me, I just feel like that's crazy. Like, from the beginning, and niggas that have been involved with hip hop been getting fresh and getting fly. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, I just, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I never saw anything wrong with being, with being fly or wanting to wear nice things or have nice, you know what I'm saying? Have nice stuff or whatever. That's kind of all that was. That's why I call it underground luxury, because it's like different. Because if you go pick 10 underground rappers, underground hip hop artists right now, but probably 7 out of the 10, their image is not gonna be no fly shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, So I just, it's just something different, underground luxury. I'm actually thinking about calling that shit like, maybe calling the album that or something like that. You know what I'm saying? In the future.
Yeah, I mean, say, I ain't saying you are AZ, but it's like that. It take me back to somebody who sound like AZ a little bit, like how you. I like how you rapping, man. You in there.
Thank you, man. Yo, AZ like growing up is one of my favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? So that's an honor. You know what I'm saying?
I can like, that's how I can hear it, because like the flow and then just how you rapping. It sounds good though. But AZ one of my favorites, but it sounds good, man.
Thanks.
I'm saying, so what's next for you?
The next project that we actually in June we're gonna be putting out Twin Cannons 2. In 2017, me and K Slugger, he's a legendary producer over in Malmo, Sweden. In 2017, me and him collaborated, and we put together, you know, a classic album, an album that pretty much kind of blew the doors off for me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that project.
Y'all hooked up anyway.
And a lot of. I'm sorry.
How did y'all hook up?
Oh, just over the internet. I was just looking for new producers, and I had heard his sound. He had already done some stuff for like when I met him, he had already done some stuff for like West Side Gun, Conway, Hus Kingpin, a couple other people, Smooth, a couple other artists that I had been listening to, and I just really liked his sound. So we linked up, but nobody had thought to do a full project with him yet. You understand what I'm saying? So he was just getting little placements here and there. So when we started to link up and we started to do music, it just everything. The first song we did was this song called French Quarter. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up actually shooting a video for this song too. And it was like something that people really, really gravitated. It had like if you look it up, it's got like the beat and everything is kind of like jazzy. It's like it's literally like a jazz group. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we did that project, and like I said, it opened a lot of doors. That was the first time I got to go to Europe and go on international tour. That's my first vinyl deal. You know what I'm saying? That's just like that just kind of like put me on the map as an underground artist, you know what I'm saying? And we've been both just like super duper busy just working on this, since then he was on a couple of Conway's newest albums, you know what I'm saying? And he's been on even a West Side Gun album too, you know what I'm saying? So and we just we had been working on this. When I actually went out there on tour, we actually had taken like maybe 3 or 4 days in the studio and we put this thing together, and it's like it just came out so dope. Like you can really hear us being in the zone. So to make a long story short, in June we're gonna be dropping Twin Cannons too. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people are going to be super duper excited about this because, like I said, honestly, that's the first time a lot of people heard of John Jigg. You know what I'm saying? Especially my overseas following. I mean, that was literally overnight. That really made me somebody over there too. You know what I'm saying?
What's up? So what's the name of your crew? Like Monopoly Family?
Yeah, Monopoly Family. Yeah, that's a squad. That's shout out to Rockwelz, shout out to M.O.U.F, shout out to Nitty. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Suave, shout out to Shana 88, Digital, B Reynolds, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole team. Word up.
Is that in Atlanta? Where y'all at?
We actually all spread around. Me and Nam, we in Atlanta. M.O.U.F is in New York. Rock is in New Jersey. Shout out to the good people too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we kind of all spread around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the good people, they're a group, right?
Yeah. Those are my people too.
Yeah, I think I had them on the show too.
Where?
Yeah, I think I want to say a couple of years ago I had them on the show.
Okay.
Yeah, I had them on the show. Let me see.
I'm sorry?
No, I'm trying to look and see when I had them on the show. It's the Saint and DJ MJ Imski, the Saint.
Yep. And
Yeah, I had them on the show a little while ago. That's cool. 2 years ago.
Definitely good peoples, man. Like it says.
So what's some of your interests outside of music?
Outside of music, I mean, to be honest with you, man, I just be like kind of like spending time with my family. I like to barbecue and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Basic stuff. But as far as I mean, to be honest with you, I'm really like a nerd when it comes to this hip hop stuff. It's kind of like it's sad, but it's kind of like all I really.
What you mean?
It's only thing. I'm just being honest. It's like kind of. I mean, I like sneakers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sneakerhead. But I mean, to be honest with you, it's like hip hop is really the only thing that excites me.
So are you into like there you go. Are you into like you be watching like documentaries and everything?
So I don't really mess with sports like that. I do there's a couple things on Netflix that I catch here and there. I don't watch much TV, but I just pay attention to everything hip hop. Like You know what I'm saying? All the different platforms. I'm always watching people's interviews and listening to listening to music, and you know what I'm saying? So like most of the things that I do, you know, it kind of has something to do with hip hop. I'm pretty boring in that way. You know what I'm saying?
You into battle rap?
Yeah, love it. Love it.
You do it or you don't do it?
Nah, I don't do it. I mean, I used to do battle rapping when I was like in high school and stuff like that. And even in my early 20s, like, you know, on some like, yo, you know, we might all be at the club and then we would meet and then we would go out in the parking lot after the club and battle, and there'd be money on the line, or we battle at the diner, or you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Battle on the corner. We, you know, might be in the city in New York City and battle, but like not nothing like what they're doing now. It's incredible, man. I'll be so entertained when I watch that stuff. You know,
you watch the Cassidy Hitman Holler?
Yeah, I haven't. I actually, that's the one I haven't seen yet. You know,
I think Cassidy got him on this.
Yeah,
one.
but that's what I keep hearing. That, that to me, that's crazy because
I was like, y'all better shit. You know, that's all
first two times.
He had to warm up. I think.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too. The first two times, everybody, you know, it was unanimous. People say Cassidy lost, and I seen both of them. He lost those first two, but to hear people saying, half of the people saying Cassidy won, and half of the people, and I feel bad for Hitman Holler, bro, because you're the nigga that lost to Cassidy, bro. And and before this, Hitman Holler was one of the he was a top 5 battle rapper. So it's not like Cassidy ain't battling no bums. Everybody that he's battled is like serious, you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I don't know how you count it though, man, because it was like Cassidy won the first 2 rounds, but then Hitman Holler, you could say he won the last one. So I don't know if it's because the last round, like you hold more weight or not, or you just go by the round.
Nah, you basically if anybody takes 2 rounds, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I mean, Hitman Holler, he's always been one of my favorites just because of his showmanship. You know what I'm saying? He's great with that. You believe it when he's doing it. You believe it. You know what I'm saying? But and to hear that he could have possibly lost, it's like, damn, son, like, yo, Cassidy, because the last Cassidy I seen was spitting some fire, but he was stiff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to imagine him not being stiff and spitting that same shit, and it to me in my head it's like, yeah, that's kind of dangerous because I can't really think of too many whack bars that Cassidy had in any of those battles. It's just that it wasn't entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't want to spoil it for you. I want you to watch it. But
yeah, I'm gonna eventually get around to it. You know, I just bought a new big screen TV too, so I'm gonna get. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna definitely get get into that word.
So I would say, so what do you do? Is like what motivates you the most? Like money, fame, the love, or the culture? What motivates you the most?
What motivates me most is definitely like I really, man, one thing that's really important to me is I want to leave a legacy, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, when we started this conversation, we were talking about, you know, Nas and Mobb Deep and people like that. You know what I'm saying? In 10, 20 years, I want to be, yo, I grew up listening to the Jiggs, man. He's the one that made me, you know what I'm saying? I want to leave that impression where I want to be like somebody they would consider a bar for where you should be lyrically. You understand what I'm saying? I you know, somebody who gave the fans memories and quality music, you know, and stay consistent, man. That's all, you know, that's all I can really ask. That's honestly what really drives me. It's just what people are gonna say in 10, 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
And what advice would you give to a new MC?
I mean, the number one thing is, man, just don't follow trends, man. Be yourself, yo. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself, man. And it's a harder road because, you know, anybody can adapt the same style that everybody else is doing, and you could get lucky and have a hit. You know what I'm saying? But to stick to what's real to you and to succeed in that way, it's a longer road, it's a harder road, it's a longer process, but it's so much more gratifying. And then out of that comes longevity. You know what I'm saying? So you could have, I mean, me personally, I would rather have a steady climb up every single time I put out a new project than to just come out with a big, huge smash hit and then nobody cares about you in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? pretty much. So, that's what I'm all about. Like I said, it's the longevity and the legacy. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Then what would you like to say to your fans and supporters?
Oh man, you know what I mean? I love y'all, man, and thank you for everything. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for everybody, anybody who ever watched the video or bought some merch or downloaded or streamed my projects or anything like that, man, or bought a ticket to a show. Much love, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm forever in debt to you. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Just look out for more and more. The madness is in stores now. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got it yet, you need to wake up like yesterday and go get that, stream that, run them numbers up. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And look out for that Twin Cannons too. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. I want to say thanks for coming through politicking with me.
You already know, man. It's good. I appreciate you having me, bro. Real shit.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Likewise. I got to go back and listen. You're going to have me listen to that other one. I'm going to go listen to that right when I get done today. The one you saying.
Yeah, go through that catalog, bro. My catalog is crazy, man. I'm not even a big bragging type of dude, but you know what I'm saying? If you're into that style of music, if you go through my catalog, you'll be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm
going to listen to it then. I'm going to probably hit you up again, bring you back on so we can talk about it more.
Yeah. That'll be dope. You can pick my brain, bro. It's all good.
All right, for sure. You was already kind of doing it, but you want to hit them with your social media? Any shout outs?
Oh yeah. Again, shout out to the whole Monopoly family. You know what I'm saying? Brothers. And then you can follow me on Instagram at John_Jiggs. Follow me on Twitter at Jiggs the Great. You know what I mean? Anybody you can also, follow me on Bandcamp, follow me on Spotify, stream the music. You know what I'm saying? I love your comments and your likes and everything like that. I try to respond as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? And peace and love to everybody, man. And keep this hip hop shit alive. Let's go.
Yep. All right, y'all. We out. We'll be back in a little bit. Check me out at polepoliticking.com.